Hi, it's July
8th, 2011, update number 6.
Bye.
Okay, up here on the porch at first, check out we have the tomatoes going pretty good. Lots of fruit on there and starting to get ripe. I have a couple tomatoes that are getting ripe. Here is my dill that I've been picking for a few weeks now. Still sprouting some heads, and it looks like it's dying a bit, so I don't know if there's anything I can do, if I should be cutting some of these stalks. They're about 3 foot tall. If that'll make it, I need to get it bushier. So any advice on the dill would be great. There's my rosemary, doing really well. Again, my second cherry tomatoes, as you can see. Lots of tomatoes, and they're almost ripe enough to eat. And there's a lot of fruit. If you look around on them, a lot of batches of fruit. Radishes we've been picking, almost beyond that. We can't eat them fast enough. Moving over here, we have jalapeno peppers, going really good. Bunch of fruit on them. So they're getting pretty big. There's 3 plants there, and then the one in the middle here is the basil. Again, that's looking real nice. So let's go down to the big garden. Grass is getting long. I'm gonna mow that today. And let's see, okay, onions doing really well, but not my candy onions. This first half not doing great. Some have just I think shriveled up and died. I gotta check them out, but the second batch, they're really big, looking good. So hopefully I have a decent batch of onions still. Here is my broccoli. Had some trouble with them at first, and now I finally have actual broccoli, and actually I'm going to pick some today. So I got some nice heads, so I gotta start picking it before it goes. It's already starting to turn a little yellow and brown, so I'm going to harvest some broccoli today. Brussels sprouts are doing really well, getting really big, so we'll keep going with those. Here's my cabbage, green cabbage. Give you an idea, about a real big softball, so they're blowing up really good. Red cabbage this year, again, really big leaves, but just starting to ball up still. So I thought they would be, they're really big, but not that big of a head of cabbage in here. These are about the size of a little less than a softball, but still doing pretty well. My peppers, everything really is doing pretty well. Peppers, I think every plant has some decent peppers. That's the red knight. These are the purple bell peppers. Got some little peppers on there. These are my Hungarian wax. I'm sorry, these are my hot banana peppers, and they're all got lots of peppers on them, so they're doing well. Coming over here is my 3 eggplant that I think looking pretty good. I thought they were all but gone. Got eaten with the little bugs, and they are back, the bugs, but the plants are pretty healthy looking. So no fruit yet, lots of blooms, but hopefully we start getting some fruit. My snow peas, they're going really well now. Made this little trellis for them to grow up on, and lots of flowers and blooms. So this is one of our favorite vegetables, so hopefully get something good out of that. This one is a late tomato I put in here. That's Viva Italia. tomato. Got some small tomatoes on there. Here's a chili pepper, and that's not actually doing very well, so not to see how that goes. Moving over here, my squash, and I had to self-pollinate my zucchini, and it worked, but I noticed that my plant started dying. As you can see, just the other day, everything was flat and dead. I watered it, thought it was that. Oh, nice little snake. But I watered it, thought it was that, and unfortunately I found out I have squash bugs again. So I'm trying to knock them out before they get too bad. Actually, looks like there's one right there. Last year they wiped me out totally. So I think I picked four nice zucchini from self-pollinating, and now the plants are really rough. My big question is, do I keep trying to kill the squash bugs with soap water, which does a good job, and pick off the nests, the eggs, or do I just rip out the plants and get rid of them at this point? Last year they moved on to my other types of vegetables, so that's what's scaring me. So any suggestions there would help. My pole beans are definitely slow, but they are growing, so hopefully they'll get going and start wrapping around this pole. There's the 3 sunflowers my son's planted. They're getting pretty big. Here are my other small cucumber patch, pearl cucumbers, and as you can see, they got a bunch on here. My first time growing the white ones, so we're gonna pick some of them probably today too. And I did a couple more slicing cucumbers in this section. This plant, which I thought was all but gone as well, is spaghetti squash. I was ready to pull it out a while ago, and it looked like it might survive, and it's actually looking pretty healthy. Just not a whole lot of growth yet. So going over here are my three more Viva Italia tomatoes. The more like dome, lots of fruit on them. I'm really interested in trying these. This variety is my first time. As you can see, lots of small tomatoes on them. These are my green peppers. These first 8, and again, lots of fruit. All got lots of buds and lots of small fruit on them. So they're doing really well. These front 4 are my yellow bell peppers, and they're getting really nice. Got lots of small fruit on them. Got to do some weeding, but there's a nice pepper. Okay, and here are my other tomatoes. This corner one is again the Viva Italia, which I have a lot of fruit on this one. And again, first time I ever did that, so interested to see how it goes. One of my problems I did this year is I did not pluck the suckers and stuff of my tomatoes in the very beginning, where I usually do, and a lot of them just got unruly and stemmed off at the bottom. So they're really all over the place. All have nice fruit on them. These 4 here are Better Boy. Lots of good sized fruit, a little smaller than a baseball, so they're doing well. And then these 4 here are my Lemon Boys. Again, all have lots of good sized fruit on it, so just kind of waiting for things to get ripe now. Hopefully they keep doing well. My last row here is probably my favorite row, and it's my peppers and cucumbers. If you look, the first half of the row is my pickled cucumbers, and then up top there is my slicing cucumbers. And I've been picking cucumbers for the last 2 weeks, just endlessly. I think I picked about 80 cucumbers so far with making pickles, a lot of pickles. And as you can see, I have to harvest again. They're just really good size too. They're everywhere. So just move some leaves, and I'm guessing I'm gonna I could probably pick 30 or 40 cucumbers today. I can't use them fast enough. And so last year I got hurt with my cucumbers, and this year they're doing really well, so I'm happy about that. Here's my peppers alongside here. These are supposed to be the Cubanelle that I bought, although they're looking closer to Hungarian wax in some ways, but I guess they are. These 4 here are the Hungarian wax, really doing well. I'll let them get more ripe, turn orange and red, and then pick them as well. But again, as you can see, just they're all full. Pick this weed here, full of peppers. And then these are my hot banana peppers. Yeah, this end here is my slicing cucumbers. I forget the exact variety, but as you can see, nice, probably 10-12 inch long variety. I've picked a lot of these so far as well, and so they're going well. But again, lots of picking to do. We've been getting a lot away, and again, making salads and pickles. That's really mainly it. A lot of harvesting to do today. So give you a good shot of the whole garden. The fence there that my cucumbers are running up on really works well. Keeps them off the ground, and hopefully all those flowers will end up being cucumbers, and hopefully it'll keep producing. Other than that, that's about it. Hopefully everything continues to do well, and hopefully I can control my squash bugs. Again, any comments are welcome. Anybody can give me advice on whether or not I should try to just keep killing these squash bugs, or ripping the plants out totally, or do I let the squash bugs eat these so they don't go near my other plants. Again, any suggestions are helpful. Thank you.